Mastercare EMR, powered by Global Health. EMR 060D, Finding and Creating Clients. We're now going to look at finding and creating clients, and you'll see another key feature of Mastercare EMR. By necessity, an EMR system will contain a myriad of information ranging from booking times to consultations, referrals, diagnosis, and so on. As a result, you could be working in any one of many different places within the system, and whilst there, you want to perform another action. Mastercare EMR provides multiple paths to given processes to ensure that you can always get to the information you need, regardless of what you're working on at the time. Finding and creating clients is one such process that has multiple entry points. Let's start with the basics. The top left of the home screen, or clinician's dashboard, shows surname, first name, and client ID. We can use these fields to search for a client. We don't need a full name. We can enter a partial name, and we will get a drop-down list of potential matches. If we see the client we're looking for, we can select from that list. If we don't see the client we're looking for, we can try to search again using the advanced search. The advanced search includes fields such as address, Medicare number, phone number, external identifiers, and more. One of the advantages of this search function is you do not need to enter any values in the name field, giving you more chances of finding the record if the names have been misspelled. If we still don't see the client we're looking for, we can add a new client. To add a new client, Mastercare EMR will insist that you search using both the surname and the first name. This is to ensure the search is thorough and avoids duplication of clients. Depending on the configuration of your system, you may see the Record Not Found button at the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, as we have here, you may see the Search PMI button at the bottom right of your screen. This button will allow Mastercare EMI to search an additional external customer database called PMI. Once you have performed this search, you will then see the Record Not Found button. Clicking the Record Not Found button will give you the opportunity to create a new client record. Saying yes to this option will bring up the new client screen. The new client is automatically allocated a Mastercare EMR client ID. Below that, the screen contains some basic demographics for the client, such as name, address, and gender information. When entering the address, the choice of state will determine which suburbs can be selected. And the suburb will determine the postcode. When dealing with this client in the future, you can nominate whether to send them automatic reminders, and if so, whether they'll be by SMS or email. If the client has other contact details, such as a fax or pager, or more phone numbers, these can be added to the client by clicking the Add Details button. If the client has other forms of identification, such as a life card or NDIS number, these can be added by clicking the Client Identifier Plus. Initially, the other addresses and the alias section of the client record will be blank. Save the details of the record and it will populate these sections. The address entered at the top of the screen is assumed to be both the legal and the mailing address. The name entered is assumed to be the name currently in use. The address can be modified by clicking the Edit Address button. New aliases can be added by clicking Add Alias. Your new client will need to be seen by somebody. You'll want to allocate them to a team. Clicking the Add a Team button will show you a drop-down of teams within your organization. Clicking the appropriate team and clicking OK will assign the team to this client, and you will see them in the Assigned Teams list. Notice they are listed as primary. You can assign multiple teams to a single client. Simply click the Add Teams button again to repeat the process. Now you can see multiple teams in the Assigned Teams list. The idea of a primary team becomes significant. You can change which team is the primary team by changing which team appears at the top of the list. Assigning staff works in a similar way. Staff members can work for multiple teams, so when allocating a staff member, you will also need to nominate which team that staff member is representing. You can allocate multiple staff members to a client, and you can nominate who is the clinical manager for the client by moving that staff member to the top of the staff list. Once you save this record, the teams and the staff will be visible in the client record details. If you have a photo available of this client, you can upload it to their customer record where it will appear next to the assigned teams and staff data. When finished, save and exit this client record and you'll be taken to the client dashboard.